Alright. Let's go ahead and talk about the Swole Pokemon. So I started seeing these randomly on Facebook Marketplace, and I immediately turned to my fiance and go, "Yo, can you find this?" And he did. So today I'm pretty much going to talk about some of these figures, how much of a pain in the ass it was to put together, and where I found them. So let's get rolling. Okay, everybody, so let's go ahead and talk about where I found the models. So when I Googled for these, I found it on a webpage called Yagi. And you gotta be careful the way you type in your words, because I type in muscular Pokemon, and on the muscular Pokemon, I was able to find some of the models, but they were not the same one. They did have some really cool ones right here, but these look more like resin 3D printing. So just kind of give you a heads up. So, I mean, they're cool. They're not getting me wrong, they're cool, but they're not the ones that I kept seeing online. So it wasn't until I typed in Swole Pokemon that I got these. So that's where you see the Squirtle, the Charizard, the Bulbasaur, and the Pikachu right here. That's where we found some of these. Now, my fiance was able to print me 3. We ran out of material for the 4th one, so hopefully later on I'll highlight this one. Well, no, I just kind of want to get started in this project because it looks like so much fun. And yeah, but let's take a look at these 3D models real quick. Here is the 3D model, and it's by a gentleman called Chan Jingji. And whoever they are, they did a great job. These are great. So these are final versions of these, and I'll provide the links below. These are just really cool, really cute. And they even use like glowing how do you say, glowing paint, or not glowing paint, but like the shiny paint. And you can see right here, this one comes in pegs. Now my fiance put together the first one, which was the Bulbasaur. I did not put this one together, but he did print it out the pegs. Now it was something similar for the Charizard. The Charizard, you probably saw in the video that I put it together, and this one wasn't too bad. And again, these are great. Again, done by the same gentleman. So these are greatly done. The only thing is, make sure you have like a nail filer or something, because these pegs do not like easily fit into these. So you will have to file them in order to kind of clip them together. So keep that in mind. So it's not just like snap, snap, snap. Nope, it's not how this happens. Now, what's really cool about this webpage, so you can go down here, you can see people that printed it and their renditions and versions of this. So this will make this page really fun. But this model was not too bad. Now, the one that was kind of a pain in the butt for me was the Pikachu. Now, I'm seeing right here, I'm looking at the model, and for whatever reason, this one has, oh, well, you know, so this one has the pegs on it But the one that, see right here, is supposed to have these little pegs on it. But then when we 3D printed, the pegs were not there. So I don't know if it's that the file he used just couldn't handle the pegs. But this one's by far the biggest pain in the ass to put together. So that's why you saw me kind of like glue, pause, glue, pause, glue, pause. Because I had to physically glue it, hold it, and then make sure that I did my best so it wouldn't fall off while it was being glued. So but all in all, these are great. This one is done by the same gentleman as well. So yeah, so just check out the web page. And you're interested in these, like I said, I'll provide the links below. These were really fun, and I'm looking forward to painting them. So let's follow along. Okay, for this last part, I gotta go outside. I'm gonna put a sealer around the figures, and it has to be done in a really well ventilated area. So let's get cracking. Alright, so here's the final version, and it's all glory. Now, this is taking a couple days. My fiance had to print it for several days, and once it was printed, then it took me about afternoon to put them together and then paint them. And then after that, I had to spray them with a sealer, and I had to leave them outside overnight because the sealer is incredibly potent. So yeah, but this is what I got. Now, a couple things that I would like to change in the future. I have seen that a lot of artists, they do like the cell shaded coloring. Right now, I was just kind of trying to get used to, like, I was trying to define what pens to use and stuff like that. But for right now, again, this is going to my little nephews. They're like 8 and 10 years old. Imagine getting Swole Pokemons at 8, 10 years old. So they're gonna lose their minds when they see this. So yeah, so for right now, I was just kind of having fun, trying to seal down my medium. Maybe I did like how in the photos I was looking at, they had like the car paint for the pants, so maybe I'll start grabbing some of those if I see them on sale. But all in all, this was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed doing this project. This was really cool. And apparently the files are also on Bamboo, so if you have a Bamboo printer, go ahead and check them out. There is one more Pokemon I want to print, so if I get that one printed, I'll go ahead and I'll do a video on that. But anyway, guys, I appreciate it. If you like this content, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.